No matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties, it has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And
it's Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Besiktas take the lead. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, a breakthrough already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Trabzonspor restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Van Basten. And now the breakaway. Vieira. Platini. Knocks it out wide. Eto'o. Well read. And the danger is averted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. And he welcomes it in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Makaleli. Thuram cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Platini. And here's... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? Getting up there! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trabzonspor with the corner, there first. Punched away. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Chiellini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eto'o. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. And this is Messi, in by... Oh, good glide! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Trabzonspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Trabzonspor have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Shot could be on. Trabzonspor heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Pirlo. Antonetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Makalele. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Towering header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Vieira. Salam. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pirlo. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. And it's Messi.
1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. And we've reached half-time. Trabzonspor have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Trabzonspor are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Vieira has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Deco, and that is a little undercooked. Vieira, Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Deco. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away. Thuram. Eto'o. Oh, it's Van Basten. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Van Basten. Pirlo. Makalele. Oh, it's a great chance! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Trabzonspor! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Makalele. Driving on and making good progress. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Mohammed. And the finish! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Besiktas really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lam. Now it's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? And he can thump it away. Knocks it into space. Triol gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Bale. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. And he shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Nedved! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a good one. Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Trabzonspor really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. Decent chance! And again! And no mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Trabzonspor have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolute... And Deco! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Deco can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Nedved, well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise his appetite and attitude to the game.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played with speed from back to front. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught now. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Trabzonspor are trailing against the run of play. Passes short and sharp. He has a look up. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Deco. And this is that chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shevchenko! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, well played, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Deco. And it's Deco. Some really good ball movement. Bale. Vieira. Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vieira. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And again! And no mistake! They are purring, truly purring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Back on the way then. Bale! Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Nedved. Bale! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Besiktas cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Deco. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nedved. Now there's a... And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo. Messi. And he's in on goal. That's tidy. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Chiellini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession. Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 12, Van Basten. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Deco. Coming on the field, number 26.
And here's Eto'o.
Davids. Number
Vinicius
18,
Junior!
Romario. Number 4.
He will be
Ronaldinho.
livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pinches it off him. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, crap. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas with the corner, they're first. And he can clear it away. Trabzonspor have the chance to go the other way. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Eto'o.
2 minutes has been indicated.
It's out for a goal kick. Two minutes to be added on. Ronaldinho. Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what.
Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Messi gets it clear. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Out towards the flank. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Messi. Pirlo. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's played in low. Trabzonspor with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Still goalless. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi makes a dash for it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball, spread it left, played in, and that's been well dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Knocks it out wide. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Romario tries a shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trabzonspor do have a chance to counter here. And here's Cruyff. Vieira cuts out the pass. Platini. Passes short and sharp. Lahm.
Besiktas definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Romario. Deco. Cruyff. And this Cruyff! In he goes again! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And yes, it's him again. Trabzonspor are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. A lot of space ahead of him. This looks... Chance! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cannavaro goes back to front. And it's Deco. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's had it taken off him. Platini. He has a look up.
2 added minutes have
Chiesa
been indicated.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. And it's Deco. Chiesa. And that's another good win of the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Trabzonspor really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Trabzonspor are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Piqué. And it's Deco. Chiellini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Platini. And it's Michel Platini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Now Platini. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is from Mario. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Looking for the run, and this is Deco. Deco charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chiesa. Messi. And it's Lam. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Eto'o! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Besiktas cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Chiellini. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Trabzonspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deco. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff gets into a good position.
Trabzonspor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Romario. That's a lovely pass. That has been cut short. Messi. Chiesa. Now it's Platini. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent... Eto'o! So close to drawing level.
Eto'o was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Coming on the field is number 14.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti. Now Pirlo. Messi. And he's there to make the challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Now this could be a... Messi! Oh, crossbar! Nedved with the clearance. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. Nedved. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Romario voted man of the match and... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for the... Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it. Great chance! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Trabzonspor have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Salah. First quarter of an hour gone. It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
He's gone for goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Lam. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa! Fantastic from Chiesa! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability.
It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi clears without hesitation.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Skims one in. Vieira. Messi. Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o. The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira, looking for options for movement. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Trabzonspor do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
5 minutes till the break. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira.
2 added minutes have
Mohamed
been
Salah.
indicated.
That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now, that's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half,
So that was
and
the
everyone
first
takes
half.
a
Still
well-earned
plenty
rest.
of time left for a comeback.
The second period is on the way.
Trabzonspor really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Vieira. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. Cross needs to be getting up there. Oh, he's been caught on it. And again. It's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Some intricate... Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played. Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Chiesa. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Knocks it into space. But where it came. Chance! Deco. Pirlo. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Van Basten. He'll try from distance. Trabzonspor with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo! And that's wide. Messi. Chiesa. That ball looks a good one. Platini. That's tidy. That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Good read, needed to be. Platini.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's there to belt it away. Mohamed Salah, Puyol wins the duel this time. Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Puyol. Vieira. And it's Zanetti. Now Pirlo. And this is Deco. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Lam gets it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Deco. Coming
And
on
it's
to
Pirlo.
replace him is
And that is a good ball to find him.
Nedved.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's going wide left. Opts to play it back. Platini has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical.
Messi! And this is Van Basten. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Great ball if he can get there.
There will be 3 minutes added
Yeah,
time.
nicely aimed pass. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Foot in. Works it forward, and he cuts out the supply. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Trabzonspor cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Good effort from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Hullet. And here's Deco. And he's quick to return it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Eto'o. And he's there to clear it. And here's the chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a quick free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous...
Decent chance! Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's on his own! Oh, his chance! So we're still where we started right now. And the pass is intercepted. Turan. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. It's a good run down the right. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. And the shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chiellini. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bale. Bale gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. Nedved. That's a sharp pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And he can thump it away. Trabzonspor have the chance to go the other way. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played. And the shot's on here. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Bale. It's a loose ball. Delivers with whip. This time, surely. Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Bale. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Trabzonspor truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Deco. And it's Messi. Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
1 minute added time.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Trabzonspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Bale. Neymar. Nedved. Can he get it through? Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Besiktas have their third corner. Zanetti with the clearance. Great vision. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yeah.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Eto'o, and that's gone loose. Pirlo. Zanetti. Deco. Closing in on goal. And Deco! That was superb goalkeeping.
Deco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro gets it away. Not where it came from. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at the space here. Well, the clearance is short. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. And that has put paid to that. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Eto'o takes a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now. Trabzonspor needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Trabzonspor have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Trabzonspor seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Deco wins the duel this time. And it's been played through. Gullit. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira. And here's Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. That's going wide left. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's played through for him. Bale, shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driving forward. And it's Lam. And here's Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
And that's that. Trabzonspor suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And Cruyff! And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And he's there to belt it away. Some really good ball movement. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Besiktas finding themselves... And he shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Besiktas with a chance to get level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Besiktas restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Puyol gets it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Deco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Deco. Vieira wins the duel this time.
Besiktas always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Neymar. And it's Lam. Shot could be on. Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get rid. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Neymar. Pass is just off target.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Eto'o. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. into the lead once more.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Trabzonspor leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's cut it out. Chiellini. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Eto'o.
There will be
Good spread.
added time.
Where it came from. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quick.
Eto'o! That was superb goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Eto'o.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Triol. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deco. And this is Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's Eto'o! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on...
Eto'o! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Besiktas cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, well played. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has found the way through. Nedved. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And this is Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? That's good vision. Priol calmly anticipates. And here's Bale. Messi, driven in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pirlo. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Cruyff. Nedved. Messi. And it's Neymar. To Lahm. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Eto'o. Great vision. And the finish! Oh, good finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And yes, it's him again. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Eto'o. Nedved. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved. And here's Eto'o. So that's it, it is all over. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Eto'o reflecting on a stellar performance, and now taking home a permanent... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So straight into the action. Looking for a runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi has the space to scheme. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Hullet. Hullet, always goal side. And it's Pirlo. And this is Messi, in by Messi. Trabzonspor have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Turan goes direct. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Trabzonspor are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That's good running with the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Roberto Baggio. Taken back almost at once.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mohamed Salah finding himself in space. Creole gets it away. Might be danger here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It is a corner, good chance. Platini plays it short. Right card! Well, not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's quick to return it. Great chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Trabzonspor really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he get on the end of this? Over to the right flank. Quality ball. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Deco, great vision. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the manager...
So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Trabzonspor are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Zanetti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Hullet. Salah. Oh, that is a good ball to... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution in progress.
Besiktas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he plays one through. Hullet. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And it's Deco. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's gone out for a throw-in. Eto'o going after that. Vieira calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a searching pass. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Salah. Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's got away from it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driven in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Vieira too strong for his opponent there. Trabzonspor leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Deco knocks it out wide. He's being urged to shoot.
Trabzonspor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception. Trabzonspor still ahead by the game's only goal. Nicely weighted ball. Deco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Trabzonspor can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Deco wins the duel this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Trabzonspor moments now away from seeing this one out. Brilliantly cut out. And he can thump it away.
There will be 1 minute
Messi,
added
a
time.
player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mohamed Salah! Now, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was deaf.
And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Trabzonspor going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains. to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Chance for a shot! Sensational from Eto'o!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Trabzonspor with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Deco. Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's hit the post! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Salah. Eto'o. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Salah. Deco. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Messi. Doesn't quite get there. Chiesa is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He is through here. And this is Eto'o. They want to be quick to recover this. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's got his cross in. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chiellini gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chiesa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mohamed Salah. Puyol tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And it's Deco. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That's been won straight back. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Eto'o. Shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Pirlo. Trabzonspor have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Deco. Hullet. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Good ball over the top. Now it's Chiesa. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Trabzonspor really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti cuts it out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Trabzonspor needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pirlo. Casillas chooses to deal with it himself. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. Makaleli. It's a promising position. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Chiesa. Pirlo. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Goes forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Deco. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. And the pass is intercepted.
Such good technique.
Threads one in. There's the shot! And it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 5, Deco. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Nedved.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Now it's Romario.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicked it back promptly. Messi.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nedved. Trabzonspor are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Can he spark a counter here? Pull it. Lahm. Knocks it into space. Piqué. Makaleli. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard can clear it away. Now it's Gullit. Gullit.
Besiktas nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Romario.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.